y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the Chatty Reed Show. So, Empire started tonight. The spring premiere for the rest of season 10. Damn, it's season 10 of Empire? Damn, it's been on for 10 seasons? Damn. I don't know. I gotta look into that. That's what it said on the damn guide thing. I'm gonna look into that though to make sure. But season 10, episode. No, I'm sorry. Season 4, episode 10. I knew I was wrong. It's season 4, episode 10. Birds in a Cage. So let's just jump straight into it, y'all. So the show started off with Jamal and Cookie and Thirsty talking about the shooting with what's the boy name? Jamal and the Dubois boy. I forgot his name. But talking about that, he's basically all depressed. He feels bad that he shot somebody, but they're trying to basically justify it and let him know that, you didn't do this because you are a bad person. You were protecting yourself. You were protecting something. It was self-defense. And I guess he's worried that he's going to go to jail and stuff, but Thirsty's like, they wouldn't dare press charges after all they've done. They're not going to press charges with the situation, so we're fine. You're going to be fine. So Cookie sends Jamal on about his business, and then that's when she says to Thirsty, I'm worried. And he's like, worried? No, you're going to be, everything is good. We got this. And he was like, no, Lucia's not returning any of my calls. Something's wrong. He sent me this text, and the text said, I need some time alone. I'll contact you guys when I'm ready. And she was like, is that something that Lucius would say? And Thirsty was like, well, maybe he just needs some time. And she was like, pussy bitch, do that look like something that Lucius would do? So she was like, Thirsty was like, all right, I'll get on it. So next we get to this scene where we get Claudia. She got Lucius held captive in this cabin, and basically she's telling him why she took him and, going through the whole motions of loving him and this and that and wanting him to be Dwight. So Lucius tried to get up and reach out to her, grab her. She shot him with a tranquilizer, took him right back down. So right after that, we jump to Cookie. She's having flashbacks of when she was in jail and how they was trying to set up the cop that raped Cupcake and had the baby. You remember the big girl had the baby last season. She was raped by that white cop. So they was setting him up to have him killed, and they planned out this mastermind, and she was having flashbacks about that. And right when she was about to go kill him, she got caught by the cops. So after that, she flashed back. She came up out of it, and then we jumped to this scene where they're saying Thirsty comes back and was like, I got some news. Claudia was the last person that seen Lucius. She was lurking around the mental facility where Andre is, and Lucius was the last person to see Andre, and Claudia was there. So they got video showing that she was there or whatever. So next thing you know, we jump to a scene where Claudia's trying to convince him that he's the white, and Lucius was snapping, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Hell will have no fury upon you. I am not the white. I am Lucius fucking Lyons. So she's like, yeah, whatever. So next we skip to a scene with Tori Hash. Tori Hash is performing. She's performing with Hakeem. But what's her name? Rhonda. Was Portia. Portia came over and told Becky that Cookie doesn't want Tori doing no interviews with the war that they got going on right now. She's not to do no interviews with no media outlets or anything. And Becky was like, yeah, how convenient with fucking half the media here. How convenient. And you know that they're all going to want interviews after this. So right after that, we jump to Thirsty, Cookie, and Claudia, therapists, are now talking, and she's basically talking about Lucius and should they be worried that Claudia's with him, and then she starts spilling tea about a cabin that she had when she was a child, and she tried to kidnap somebody else, but the family intervened before she could actually go through with it, etc., etc. All that stuff happened. So then when Cookie was asking her, she said, bitch, I'm going to ask you one more time and I'm going to ask you nicely. Tell me what I need to know. And that's when the lady was like, well, I don't feel comfortable giving you guys any more information without talking to Claudia first. So she got up and walked out of the office. So next thing you know, we get a scene where Claudia is at the house again, and she's threatening Lucius or whatever. And basically, like, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen to you. She got him hooked up to all this shit. She got his brain fucking trained. It's like a horror movie. I don't know what direction Empire is going in, but I felt like I was watching like American horror, like a soft American horror story. Like, it wasn't even really about the music. So I'm guessing we got this part out the way. He got kidnapped, we saved him, and now we can get back to like the music industry part of it. But this episode came off really like horror flickish. It was crazy. So Hakeem is checking on Jamal. Jamal's still depressed about the shooting. Basically, Hakeem was like, nigga, get dressed. I'm about to take you out. We out of here. Put your Gucci's on. So next, you see Becky coming out the bathroom. She's taking another pregnancy test. Portia walks out the bathroom too, and they're going back and forth. She's like, "You're pregnant, you're pregnant," and Becky's breaking down, crying like, "No, I just need to wash my hands." So long story short, after their whole encounter, Becky finally admitted that she was pregnant, and Portia just consoled her, hugged her, and held her hands and things like that. So after that, we get Lucius on the piano, and while she's sitting there dusting. And then he tricks her to thinking that he's changed back to the white and he's soft. And she walks over to him and he chokes the shit out of her, like really chokes her and tries to get her, to lose breath, to die basically, or faint or pass out. But she like kneed him in the balls. And I was so annoyed. I was like, how convenient he got kicked in the dick. How convenient. So next thing you know, she plays this music thing that she got him hooked up to that makes him go crazy and it caused migraines. And she made him go through that shit for 5 whole minutes. So next we get a scene with Cupcake. So next we get a scene where Cupcake, she turned on Cookie. She's back in prison. And what happened? Oh yeah, she basically ratted Cookie out. They made the plan to help her, and then she went and told the cops what was going to happen, and to get a lighter sentence so she can get out and get to her baby. So they took time off of her jail sentence for ratting out Cookie, and they threw Cookie in the hole. So next we get a scene with Jamal and Hakeem. They visited Andre in the little nut house, the crazy home place, and Jamal is crying about Diane Dubose, about what she did to them, how she turned them against each other, and all of this stuff like that. And he said something, he made some comment and it offended Andre a little bit. Then he went back and apologized. But then Hakeem jumped in and was like, look, yeah, she did all of that, but she didn't defeat us. Like, we got this. We're Lyons. Like, we're going to come back from this. So right after that, Cookie found Lucius inside the cabin. But basically, Claudia said, get the fuck rid of this bitch. If you try anything stupid, I'm going to kill you and her. So Cookie's like, Lucius, why aren't you calling me? So Lucius is playing the piano like, I'm here doing music, Cookie. I'm here doing music. And he's playing a song, but at the same time, the song he's playing, he's trying to get her attention. Like, bitch, I'm doing new music. I'm doing new music. He wanted her to catch on. So finally, Cookie left, and as she's driving, she's having flashbacks of the song that he was playing and kept saying new music. And she thought about it, and she was like, wait, that bitch is lying. And she went back to the house. She went back to the house where Lucius was at and tried to get him out. And of course, she got knocked over the top of her head. So expectable. So next thing you know, Becky is depressed. She's talking to Portia and saying how she thought she would never be that girl when all the girls in her hood was getting pregnant. She wasn't. She was smarter than that. And she really felt bad that, she's pregnant now. And she hate that it's her and she only had sex one time and blah, that whole thing. So after that, we get a scene where Cookie wakes up, Lucius wakes up, and she has both of them chained to a table. So basically, Claudia got, what's that bitch name? Claudia got Cookie and Lucius going back and forth with each other. And at first, I'm like, they're probably doing this to distract her, which is what it seemed like. They probably really was arguing, but at the same time trying to distract her. But they were going back and forth with each other, and next thing you know, they're arguing, going toe to toe. And Claudia was like, "See, you don't really love him. You don't really love her. You just in love with the music in the industry." And that's when Cookie looked at her and was like, "No matter what we go through, Lucius will always be my family. And even if you gotta kill me here today, so be it, bitch. Cause I'm always gonna ride for him." And so she went and put the knife to Cookie neck like she was about to slit her throat. So after that, the therapist showed up, and Claudia, after that, the therapist showed up. Claudia runs outside to talk to the therapist, and I'm like, she about to either kill her or knock her over her head. Something's about to happen. She basically told the therapist, "Bitch, go about your business. I'm working. I can't deal with this right now." So the therapist was like, "Fuck no, I'm going in. I need to go in and see what's going on." And as expected, she knocked her over top of her head. So Claudia goes back in. Lucius is sitting on the piano, like just like all cocky. Cookie had a blade in her mouth, so she was able to cut herself out the cord. And she cut herself out the cord, was hiding. And next thing you know, the girl Claudia was like, "Oh bitch, really?" She cut the music thing to get on Lucius, to get in Lucius' head. But somehow he managed to get himself out of it. Cookie was fighting her. Cookie wanted the hood fight, but that girl was not trying to hood fight with Cookie. She straight up was swinging shit at Cookie, trying to knock her with pins and axes and cords and some more shit. So after that, Lucius came, knocked her out, got on top of her, and was about to kill her. And she was like, "Kill her, kill her." And then Lucius was like, "No, I'm not going to make her right in what she said. I'm going to make her ass stay here until the cops come." So next thing you know, what was it? Oh, Andre was having flashbacks. The show closed out, Andre having flashbacks. Everything that happened with him blowing up his father, all the shit that was happening at Empire with the exhibit, and all the shit that just took place. He had flashbacks, and then he woke up, him getting baptized, and he was like, "I have to tell him." So I think he's going to tell his dad that he tried to have him murdered. So we just gotta wait and see. Overall, it was a good opener. I didn't like the whole thriller thing, so I hope we're past that now that they got Lucius back. But yeah, I will be doing reviews on this all season. So I will see you guys every Wednesday night with a new video. Sorry you're getting this Thursday morning. But yes, see you guys soon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chatty Reese. Peace.